Let's take a look at GDAX, figure out what all these symbols are and what the heck all of this means, okay? Let's get started here. Right here, our default setting on GDAX is got this line chart, and as the line goes up, that shows that the price has gone up, and as the line has dropped, and you can figure out using this little X thing where the price is at. So at 7:45 p.m. today, the price was at 17,871 and 38 cents. And so every minute that goes by, this line will extend. I have this set on a 30-minute period. That means from this point to this point, that's 30 minutes of charting that you see. These little green and orange lines here show how much volume has been traded, how many transactions took place, or how much currency was bought and sold, or traded rather, in this time period. And so each one of these is probably something like 1 minute or 30 seconds that has gone by. And so you'll see that these big spikes, that's when a lot has been traded. So this big dip right here, all of a sudden it just sinks off and you see a big red line right here. That means a ton of people just sold a bunch of currency and the price just dropped. Now we can change the setting to an hour setting. So now we have an hour from this point to this point. We can go all the way to 30 days and we can see how this line chart has gone in the last 30 days. And we see the volatility in the last few days here. So that's the line chart. Let's look at the candles. This is really hard to understand when you first are getting into it. It's like, what the heck is all this stuff? Go to a 15-minute setting. We'll kind of explain some of these. You see the hollow candles. Hollow candles are outlined in green, and you see the solid candles. Those are filled with orange. So anytime you see a hollow candle, whether it's on this site or another site, and this site they happen to be green, no matter what, if you see a hollow candle, you know that the price started here and it went up from there. You see the fat part of the candle, that's kind of the base of the candle, and then you see what people call the wick, these little lines. So let me explain right here. We'll start with this one. The price here starts at the bottom of a hollow candle. The price starts at the bottom. So that price started at $16,957, and the price went up during that 15-minute period. See, we have it set on a 15-minute period. During that 15 minutes, the price went up. It went up so high, it went all the way to the top of this wick to $17,396. And it could have gone all over the place, but this was the highest it went. And at the end of that 15 minutes, it ended right here at the top of this base at $17,195. And then a new candle was started. That candle started here. It could have gone down. We see the wick. It could have gone up. But all we know is at one point during that 15 minutes, it went down to that point and it ended at this point. Let's take a red candle or an orange candle for an example. So an orange candle, the price stops at the top because the solid ones mean a loss. The price went down. The hollow ones mean the price went up. So here's an orange solid one. The price started at $17,961. It went down. It also went up during that 15 minutes. It went all the way up to 18,147, but it ultimately ended lower than it began at $17,812. So that's kind of how the price candles work. I have it set right now to every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, a new candle is popped out. Just like the line chart, we have these down here. This shows us a volume. So this marker right here, let's see. If I click on that marker, it'll even show us the time, right? So the time was between 1:15 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. It was showing us right up here when I had it highlighted on that candle. 1:50 or that volume marker, 1:15 to 1:30. That's when all this happened right here. So we can set it. Let's just set it to the 1-minute marker. We can see when they're flat like this, the price has stayed steady. These numbers were not fluctuating very much. That's why that you just get a straight line right there. When you see a line that goes down, but then it's flat, that means during that 1 minute period, the price dropped, but then it ended right where it left off. And so you see a little flat part with a little wick on there. So that's kind of how you read candle charts and can see where the price is going during that time and kind of understand what the heck these little knobs are and what are these down here. Let's look at this. These are the orders, kind of the order index over here. Right here, we can see that there's actually more sell orders right now in this dollar amount range. There are more sell orders. It looks like there's about 800 sell orders to about a little over 400 buy orders in this price range. All these orders are listed right here. I can kind of scroll. We can see all these orders that are listed. All the green ones are saying, hey, I'd like to buy Bitcoin for this price. And all the orange orders are saying, hey, I'd like to sell my Bitcoin for this price. And all these numbers here are how many coins are for sale. There's 7 kind of pops, bots are constantly adding and shifting things around. So these numbers are always fluctuating. But right now there's 7 coins for sale at $17,839.01. So that's kind of, and every time an order is fulfilled, you will see that in the trade history over here. Your particular history is shown down here in the fills. And then your current unfulfilled orders are in this open order. I don't have any that are open right now. Otherwise, you'd see it there. So that's kind of how these little things work here in GDAX. Hopefully this was educational for you. Right here is the current rate. You can always check that out right there. And you can shift between currencies over here. Let's say I wanted to look at the Litecoin traded at the US dollars. Right here, I can look at Litecoin traded against Bitcoin right here. So that's how you can shift between your different currencies and what it's traded against. And hopefully that was helpful and that was useful to you. Awesome. Have a great day and good luck trading.